Cleveland Browns. They clinch a playoff berth. How about that? If the Cleveland Browns win with a combination of a Ravens, Dolphins, or Colts loss. All you got to do is beat the Jets and hope the Steelers beat the Colts. And they'll know if a win over the Jets gets in the playoff spot because the Dolphins play the Raiders on Saturday. That is entirely possible right there.
We will know.
How about that?
The Browns are winning the North. Come on, people.
The Indianapolis Colts have a playoff scenario. Well, we got the Titans one. We got the Titans one. Tennessee wins and they're in. Tennessee wins and they are in with an Indianapolis loss. That clinches the division. So that could be on the line on Sunday Night Football, huh? That's big for the Tennessee Titans. They can clinch the AFC South. Unbelievable. The Colts do not have a playoff winning scenario except for this one. The Colts have win in and get a Ravens or Dolphins loss. Boy, that is how big is that Saturday game with the Dolphins and the Raiders?
Oh, baby.
That is a big
game.
So
much riding on that game.
That is a lot. How many? Because you see how many people that can clinch if the Dolphins lose. The Dolphins lose this game, they are in dire straits. A lot of seats could be taken up, right?
Well, that's why if you look at Kornacki, the Ravens were at 80%.
So the Steelers, despite all this, all they got to do is beat the Colts and they clinch the division, or hope that the Jets pull another miracle. I don't have that one. I could not emotionally handle that. All right, so. Chiefs are they clinched the whole shooting match, man. The whole AFC shooting match. The Chiefs can clinch. All they got to do is beat the Falcons at home. Oh, my word.
They're repeating. Go with it.
Oh, my
They're
gosh.
Going.
All I got to do is beat the Falcons at home with a Week 17. I mean, does it mean we see Chad Henne Week 17?
Hey!
All right. Green Bay, if they win Sunday Night Football, they'll already know Seattle will have played the Rams. Hey, they can clinch They can clinch the one. They can clinch the one.
What a year they've had, man.
So Seahawks hosting the Rams. If they lose that early in the day, then we'll know on Sunday Night Football if the whole NFC shooting match is clinched.
Packers have the 1 seed. I think that clinches Rodgers MVP.
That's not a bad take. Seahawks will clinch the West if they beat the Rams. You can thank the Jets for that just one-word clinching scenario up on the screen. Win. By the way, as it's also Russell's boy's name, Win.
It is, Win.
Hey, he just looks at his boy and he just knows that's our playoff clinching scenario. Saints clinch the South if they win on Christmas. Merry Christmas. And then the Bucks later on in the weekend if the Vikings do. Let's put it this way for the Saints. If you lose this game, you're hoping for the Lions to beat the Bucks. Win the game, essentially. The Arizona Cardinals have a playoff clinching scenario. They are in the same boat as Jets fans. Go Jacksonville, go.
Whoa.
They are in the
playoff.
We're in the same boat. We are in the same boat, baby. And Arizona takes on San Francisco and the triple header on NFL Network on Saturday. So they'll know going into Sunday's action. And
Nick Mullins might need Tommy John surgery.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
So it looks like C.J. Beathard in that game. Hey, that kid can play. And then the Bucks, all they got to do is win in Detroit, and they clinch a playoff spot. They haven't been in the playoffs since 2007. You know that?
Wow.
It's been a long time.
That was the Kurt crazy game against Green Bay, right? Was that year?
I guess. Here's the Rams. All they got to do is they clinch a playoff berth if they win in Seattle. And the irony that the Rams can clinch a playoff spot if Jacksonville wins. Oh, the irony. That the Rams and Jets might be in the same boat, hoping for Jacksonville to come up with a win. Oh, the irony is it's just choking me. It's like a fog. I'm a broken man, okay? I'm a broken man, and here is the NFC East. Again, because the Giants need to lose. So think about that, because the Giants, as you know, have the tiebreak over the Washington football team. If Washington wins, and then the Giants have to lose their football game against the Baltimore Ravens. So that looks pretty good. All they got to do is go into Carolina and have Ron Rivera win, and just make sure you keep Dwayne Haskins out from attempting to make it rain, and or hope Alex Smith can go in this game.
Can you believe that happened?
I still can't believe that story.
I mean, that is crazy.
So those are your playoff clinching scenarios. I think we've ran them through them all, right? Is that basically about it? There
about
you
it.
go.
Yeah, Andrew
So
also
exciting.
pointed out something we mentioned earlier. The Steelers cannot drop below the 6th seed if they lose out.
Okay.
They have the tiebreaker on the Dolphins.
Okay. People, honestly, there's a group of folks in the NFL who that's all they do is spend time on this. I love these sort of scenarios. I just love the scenarios. I just love trying to know, and it's just interesting how many people are in the same Jets boat. Go, Gardner Minshew. You go. You go. Gardner Minshew can clinch a playoff spot for the Rams, right? If I'm not mistaken. Gardner Minshew can clinch a playoff spot for the Rams and can also clinch a playoff spot for the Bucs and clinch Trevor Lawrence for the Jets, in a way. Or put the Jets back in pole position. Think about it. Think about the Christmas that Gardner Minshew can bring to so many people, make them so happy. Honestly. How about that? No, and I think Tampa will handle their own business in Detroit, obviously, and I think the Rams have an opportunity to win in Seattle. I just think it's so ironic that that the Rams can get a playoff spot clinched if Jacksonville wins. Watch the Jets beat Baker Mayfield and turn me into a puddle of mud.
Oh,
Puddle of mud, everybody.
That would be unlikely, but
puddle of mud.
but then if say Jacksonville does win, then you got to root for Bill Belichick in Week 17.
Puddle of mud is.
I'm telling you, Rich.
You know what Puddle of Mud's from? Puddle of Mud
Belichick's
is. I don't know
getting
why that just popped into my head, but Alec Baldwin's imitation of Tony Bennett could be the greatest thing on Saturday Night Live history ever. And that's what that's from. Talking about the band Puddle of Mud.